Hi, this is Mr. V, and in this video we are going to learn how to partition numbers that have decimal places that go up to the thousandths. When we have a number, we can break it up according to its place value. If I have a number like 235, we can split it up into the numbers that are in the ones column, the numbers that are in the tens column, and the numbers that are in the hundreds column. And they mean different things. The 5 in the ones column means we have 5 in the individual pieces. For example, if we have 235 apples, the 5s in the ones column represents 5 apples. The number in the tens column represents how many lots of 10 we have. So in this case, that will mean we have 30. So the 3 in the tens column means we have 30 apples. And of course, the 2 in the hundreds place then means we have 200 lots of apples. And so we can partition a number by simply breaking it up into each of those component values. How do we do that with a decimal number, however? For example, if we have a decimal like 1.625, how do we partition that number when we obviously have a decimal place that's breaking our number up? We don't have any more holes. The number right in front of the decimal place is still the ones place. And so this represents we have one hole. But what about the decimals? So the first decimal number is in what we call the tenths place. And it means that we have a fraction out of 10. In this case, we have a fraction of 6 out of 10. The next number is in the hundredths place. And it means that we have some number, some fraction out of 100. And we have 2 out of 100. And the number in the third decimal column is in the thousandths decimal place. So it means we have some number out of 1,000. And we could keep this going for however much we need. We can extend our place value system that way into more decimals. In our example here, we have a 5 in the thousandths place, so we have 5 out of 1,000. And so the number is partitioned by adding up those fractional parts. And what does that mean? Well, it means we have one whole, we have 6 out of 10, so it'll be about that. And we have 2 out of 100, and I can't really cut this up into 100 pieces, but we have this tiny little sliver, plus we have 5 out of 1,000. That just be the tiniest little part of a whole. And that is how we can partition a decimal number that goes up to the thousandths.